morning, motherfucking sunshines.
Alright, this is the Pipestone Trailhead Privy Review on. It's somewhat clean, it doesn't stink in here. There's some remnants of toilet paper. People were messy babies, but I can deal with that. As far as ventilation goes, there's nothing. There's a couple windows that let some sunlight through, but you can't see any views of clouds and shit, so I will say they have an excellent amount of toilet paper here, which is key, but it's shitty one-ply toilet paper, so you don't get any fucking points for that. But I didn't have to use mine, so that is good. Beautiful echo in here. I can definitely start an acapella group in here. And there's a handicap railing behind me, as well as on the sides here, in case the shit gets real fucking gnarly. Convenience factor, not having to dig a hole in the desert and getting my ass stabbed by cactus, you get a point for that. Not the greatest one I've seen, not the worst I've seen. I get a 6.5 out of 10, man. Alright, good morning, fuckers. Up and at 'em, man. 7:30 a.m. Sun is rising up over yonder mountain. Here at Pipestone Trailhead. Highway's right over there. I had to come off here maybe, I don't know, a quarter mile or two to get to this trailhead. But better than sleeping on the fucking highway. There was no water. Luckily I hauled my capacity from a river that was like a mile back last night. Got in here fairly late, but it was alright. Got to manage to get 28 in today, which puts us a little closer to Butte today. 21 miles will put us in Butte, Montana. And we're going to hitch in from Elk Park Trailhead, which is mile 2547, I want to say, on the official CDT. Finally back on the official CDT today. Which will leave 502 miles to the northern terminus of the Continental Divide Trail at the Canadian border, man. We're getting closer. Well, we still got to do, I want to say 15 miles on some side roads off the highway here to get us back to the official CDT. And I believe we're climbing pretty hard after that. I think we're sitting around, I don't know, 5,000 foot elevation, maybe a little under. And by the time it's all said and done, we're topping out around 8,000 feet, I want to say today. So we'll have some climbing to do right at the end of the day. But from what I understand, Interstate 15 Elk Park Trail, where the interstate crosses CDT, it's a fairly easy hitch. So hopefully we'll be able to get in no problem. Get a hotel room. Unfortunately, I've timed it out shitty once again. It is Saturday, so hotels will probably be expensive as shit. But I need a fucking day off, man. It's been a long stretch on this alternate and my body's pretty fucking wrecked. So let's get on down this fucking road. Sun is shining, we'll warm up quick. It's gonna be a great fucking day, man. Holy shitballs. We are finally back to the official Continental Divide Trail, man. It seems like I've been off that trail on this fucking alternate for a month when it's only been really like a week, I think. It's like 130 something miles, I want to say.
Don't quote me on that shit, but holy fuck. I don't know. Even though the trail's not going to change that much and it's still going to be a lot of road walking and shit, it feels good to be back on the official CDT. But if anybody's planning a through hike of the CDT and you're thinking about doing the Big Sky alternate, it's a good one. It's tough elevation. I mean, you got a lot of road walking off the get out of West Yellowstone, 50 miles or so on the highway. But then you start hitting some back road trails and shit, and that elevation was fucking insane for those days. And it kicked my fucking ass, but it was beautiful. I don't know what the official CDT looks like that. I heard it's rolling hills and very dry through the Idaho-Montana border, so it's longer water carries, whereas I was carrying maybe a liter at a time. So highly recommend that alternate if you're thinking about doing it. I mean, I probably would have stayed on the official CDT. I would have if it hadn't been for those fire closures. So I did skip that whole section, unfortunately, but I'll come back and do it another time. Anywho, sit here for a minute. I met some dirt bikers back there. Like, what the fuck are you doing out here? It's always fucking when you see the look on people's faces that aren't backpackers. You tell them what you're fucking doing. I mean, it's normal to folks like me, but then we tell people and you explain it to them so nonchalantly, and they're like, oh, what? And you're like, yeah, it's the third time I hiked across the country. They're like, what the fuck? Who does that? It's always funny. But anyway, they hooked me up with some more candy because I'm out of food. I ate all my shit earlier. All right, 6 miles, I want to say downhill for the most part, down on elevation anyway, to Elk Park. I don't know if it's a trailhead or what. It's where I-15 crosses the CDT. At that point, we'll stick my thumb in the air and we'll get into Butte. I already reserved a room at the Quality Inn, so that's taken care of. Butte's a very spread out town, but there's free buses that take you wherever you need to go. I do need a resupply, but we'll do that tomorrow. I'll probably take most of the day off tomorrow and hike out maybe tomorrow afternoon. We'll see. Anywho, I'm going to throw some candy down my throat, and we'll see you fuckers at the road, man. Oh, fuck. And now we hitch. Don't do this again, god damn it. There we go. Hell yeah. Accommodations for the evening. Shit. Alright, motherfuckers. Holy shit. Quality Inn, Butte, Montana, man. Wasn't too hard getting a hitch. Got to that road. Actually, I was very discouraged because there wasn't a whole lot of traffic coming on that on-ramp, so I went and called the free shitter listed on GutHuck. She agreed to come get me. It was 20 minutes away. Literally after I hung up the phone with her, I got the truck pulled up and said, hey, get your ass in here, boy, we're coming to Butte. So I called her back, said, no need for a ride, I got one covered. Dickey's Barbecue right next door, fucking amazing. Ate there. I knew that wasn't going to be enough because I'm nothing but skin and bones these days. I got to eat my ass off in town. Papa John's right next door. Got some breadsticks for later. And a 2-liter Mountain Dew. Went to Walgreens and got some Chon tobacco and a pint of Ben & Jerry's. So I'm covered for this evening. I do not want to leave this hotel room again tonight. So I'm going to sit here, get caught up on videos. We got a lot of fucking work to do there. I gotta edit 2 and upload a couple more and make thumbnails and all that shit. It's gonna be a lot of fucking work, but I'm gonna do that all from the confines of this fucking bed right here with my food and my ice cream. Looking forward to it, man. Tomorrow I'm gonna chill out here in Butte all day, probably hike out maybe tomorrow evening. There's a coffee shop right down the road here. Safeway's right next door. Prime time location for a hiker, not to walk far. So I'll probably hang out at the coffee shop all day tomorrow. Relax. Maybe go to the outfitter and pick up some socks because my darn toes are getting holes in them. Just do a bunch of bullshit errands and then we'll get back on trail tomorrow evening. 500 miles to go, man. We're getting close. Alright, I'm going to shower up, relax, and we'll house you fuckers when we're back on trail, man.